Hello, my name is Mike Higgs, Assistant Head Teacher from the Swan School, and welcome to our video giving you a short introduction to our high expectations and how we create a really impeccable learning environment for all children at the Swan School. So we have the highest expectations at the Swan School of all children in terms of their behaviour and their conduct and their attitude, and we have this really so that all children can enjoy school to the maximum because they can learn and enjoy themselves in a really safe, calm environment, allowing them to achieve highly and reach more than they believe possible because they learn in an environment which is disruption free and they can maximise every learning opportunity, allowing them to develop a really good work ethic throughout their time at school, which is going to fundamentally be important for them when they move on into the workplace and have to be a part of a team and collaborate and work on specific tasks. But also the importance of understanding that there are rules and laws in society and you will have to follow these. And finally, the sort of side point to that really is we want our staff to be able to teach in a disruption-free environment so that they can be creative and innovative in the classroom and they can teach stress-free and not have to firefight behaviour. But of course this then means that your child gets teachers at their absolute best every single day rather than teachers that are tired and exhausted. So how do we do this? How do we create those high expectations and balance that with creating this really calm, purposeful learning environment and not feeling like a negative atmosphere? So we do this through three main ways. We firstly do this through having adults in the building who are calm and consistent with their adult behaviour. We expect all our adults to always model excellent behaviour of warmth and care and kindness to the children. No one will be shouted at the Swan School, regardless of what they're doing. We will always treat them with respect. Now we can do this because we have that agreement amongst staff that we will always be calm because we believe we want to show children the way in how to behave. We know that it's counterintuitive. If a child may be upset and angry, for us to be upset and angry back, we need to at that point show them the care and the kindness the most. And we're supported through this through our scripts that we have that teachers use. For example, all teachers use a warning script when they want to give a child a warning in a lesson. This allows the member of staff to remain calm. Next, I want to talk about our routines. Our behaviour is supported by our whole school routines and our classroom routines. For example, we have every classroom has the same routines. Teachers do the same things so that children know exactly what to expect lesson after lesson. For example, every teacher says eyes, ears and track when they want to signal for attention. That means that when children move around the building, they know exactly what to expect, and actually the chances of them not getting it right are very, very small because the expectations are so clear. We also have our line-ups which happen before school at the end of break and the end of lunch. This is where all children line up in their tutor group. They get their equipment quickly checked before they head off into class. And again, this is around really transitioning from that chaotic play back into the classroom. And then finally, we have our silent transitions. So we do expect children to move around the building in silence, and this is two really, really key reasons. It's making sure that every child maximises that learning time, but it's also about minimising any negative bullying behaviour that could happen between corridors when teachers can't always see everything. So then finally, our routines are finally underpinned and supported by our clear and consistently applied behaviour system. Now this includes recognitions and it also includes consequences. For example, we have house points and recognition postcards for when children are displaying the school values, whether that be in class or outside of class, that are linked to our school values of ambition, kindness, dedication and integrity. We also have expectation detentions. These are detentions for really, really clear standards within our school that we expect all children to meet every day. For example, being on time, not wearing the correct uniform, forgetting a piece of PE equipment, missing a piece of homework. And these end up in break time detentions and need just really quick, short consequences to remind the children of what our high standards are. And finally, as mentioned early on, we expect all children to learn in a safe learning environment that's disruption free. So in our lessons, if children are having their learning disrupted, a child will be given a warning, and if that behaviour continues at a later point in the lesson, they will be removed from the lesson for a period of time. So I hope this short video has given you a little insight into our behaviour and routines at the Swan School. And I personally feel when you combine the adult behaviour of calm and consistent with our consistent applied routines every day, with a clearly outlined behaviour system, that really helps us create a safe learning environment where all children can reach more than they believe. believes possible.